Hello once again. We are back. Part 4. Phoenix loses his mind. I'm slowly getting there. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. You could say that again. No, really, say that again, because I forgot. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you gotta get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. We need everything. We need it all the luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. So I don't know if they said this in the first game, but I never really put 2 and 2 as to why Maya calls him Nick. But then I realized that like Phoenix it's there. Nick is in there. Anyways, September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? Sigh. It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... Never. There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh. Please say your name for the court, witness. Oh, before I do, I'd like to clarify something. Yeah? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who is taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me oh yes, top quality, unbeatable university. I walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. Oh, what is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him? I suppose you don't. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Uh-oh. That's enough, your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. The D stands for drifting. Pretty huge drift, if I do say so myself. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a, oh God. You were, strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know. Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you. Shut the fuck up. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day, witness testimony. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant over there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. No point of contradiction here. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Your lying lies. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Alright, so we didn't really get anything from there. I don't think so, anyways. I don't remember the time at all that well, but I do believe it was sometime past 6. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Oh, I can tell from the position of the sun. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? I think you're a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Press harder. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. Answer the question, how did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk, I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You are just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. Unlike that first-rate simpleton gumshoe over there. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see... Oh. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking in a nonsense first class, ridiculous notion, really. Yeah, and yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first class waste of time. In any case. Alright, so I'm gonna check that photo. Hold on, buddy. Oh yeah, time is off. It's like 7. It is not 6. Alright, so I think we got our evidence already, but just to be safe. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle, those cheap, low quality, and I suppose he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up there and met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please know your table manners. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant over there. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. A store-bought? No, that's not the word. Oh no, I forgot where I was going with this comparison. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Ho ho ho, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That's no banana. That's a glove. Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? You tell me. I have a banana sliver in my hair, maybe... Well, wait, no, I would be incriminating myself. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. There is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying... Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind. But I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Why does she keep calling me Nick? Okay, so we've got 2 options here. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past... Okay. I guess that's technically the truth. It was, in fact, past 6 p.m. It would be 7. So, by technicality, he is right. So I guess it really wants us to focus on the banana. The banana. Alright, save it. Go back and then present the banana. There it is. Present. There we go. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. They're rotten and green. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? 'Cause they're not bananas. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Excuse me. Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's, no. I've made one little inaccuracy in my testimony. Now it's time to just completely ruin my case. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Oh, seems like a non sequitur, but... Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, it isn't. I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse Galileo possibilities in the end, and bananas viewed from afar with doubt. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20 out of 200, or 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Yeah, I'm going to tear my head off with my scarf. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who reject Joan of Arc and courageous, and well, she didn't do anything wrong, she was burned at the stake. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. I see what he's saying. Ah. But the height difference is only 9 feet. It's very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Uh-oh. I do believe we have our little contradiction. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may now question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
I don't know why that was such a struggle to say. What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Alright, let's do a little bit of this real quick. Alright, because I'm just gonna go for the kill shot, I think. Do that, I must have been 6:45, except that it wasn't. You lying banana head. It was clearly 7. Hiya! Your Honor, that statement come on. Really? Ah, nuts. Come on, it's clearly 7. Well, actually, never mind. I guess the photo wouldn't have been taken immediately. Damn it. Alright. You know what? Next time... Hold on, we're just going back like 2 seconds so that I don't have lost health. There we go. Alright, next time we'll prove why it couldn't have... Why this guy is a doofus-faced liar. Look at his stupid hair. Who has a string of yellow hair? Anyways... Next time on Hooky Hour, bye.